All right, so we've taken care of one arm. Now we need to take care of maybe the other arm. So if we're done with that arm, we can actually minimize that layer because we're actually done with that arm. Let's go to the next one. The right arm. So that one, we go back, we put our time indicator back to 0. We use the pin, kind of do the same thing. We're going to, let me zoom in a little bit. We're going to pin at the shoulder, pin at somewhere around the elbow, and then maybe pin like somewhere in the middle of that can, like that. I'm going to just test drag out to see how that looks. It's okay, you know. See how this one looks from the elbow. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, fancy. Yeah. So if I did something like that, is that kind of believable? Maybe. I'm thinking about repositioning this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that one. I'm going to hit delete because I want to put that one maybe back here, maybe more close to his thumb, so he can do, yeah, that looks a little bit more in control, so it doesn't warp the can as much. So if I did something like that, it's a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to undo those motions because I want to start back at his resting position. Okay, so that's at 0, so I'm going to move forward a little bit. Maybe he's like about to start scratching his chin, and then I start moving this forward. I'm going to move his elbow forward, but I'm also going to move like his holding hand forward a little bit. Move his shoulder a little bit down. So, so it just slowly goes out. All right, so let's see. I'm just going to move these over. I want that motion to start until about there. Remember how you can move keyframes around to control when things start. Yeah. You got to be on the keyframe. So click that layer and hit U. You have to be able to see the keyframes. You're not seeing the diamonds. I guess you're looking at dots. I guess that's the difference. And then maybe a little motion of him, like maybe tilting forward a little bit. And then a little motion of him tilting back a little bit. And then the whole thing can just come back in. Now here's the cool thing. I know that this set of keyframes is this resting position. I can select those keyframes because I know that's the resting position. I can do Command C, move my time indicator right there, and then Command V. It's moved back in spot, back in the place it needs to go. So don't forget about copying keyframes and pasting them just to be more efficient. Select that layer, hit U. You have to be able to see. That's okay, yeah. I think what I'm doing is I'm bringing my little action here, his cheers action, a little bit closer together so it's a little bit quicker. Yeah. Yeah. You want that? No. By the way, he's drinking Arizona tea. I don't know what you're thinking he's drinking, but that's what he's drinking. You know the big Arizona tees? I mean, that's what they look like. Yeah. The image is scratched off. It's an old image. Arizona tee. Yeah. It's the 99-cent version.